Hey, English 101ers, I'm about to put your grades in D2L for your literacy narratives. A lot of the narratives were really exceptional. A lot of the narratives were still on the drafting side. If you did not get an A, a lot of the times it's because students basically turned in a rough draft for their final. Like if you hadn't really had your draft sketched out when you were turning drafts into me, or if you just had some ideas, it's almost like you turned in a draft instead of a final copy for your final. And that's fine. You can revise. Remember, you can always revise all of your papers in English 101 for a higher grade. The other problem was a lot of people turned in a paper that was one long paragraph that was 2 to 3 pages long. If you don't have a single paragraph break in your paper, that's automatically going to be a B. You need to go through and find places to break it up. Some people wrote their narratives like a meta-reflection journal. It was just a stream of consciousness. So you would write about this thing over here, and then this thing over here, and then this thing over here, and then you go back to this thing here, and this thing here, and this thing here. And it's just a matter of maybe putting all of those ideas together and reorganizing a little bit. For some people, you started and you didn't really hit your stride until about the second page. That's really where your narrative starts. And then you needed to go back and just kind of revise the beginning. Again, I've said that in class. Sometimes we start walking straight towards our goal and then we make a hard right or a hard left turn and go a different direction. You need to go back to the introduction and make sure the front of your paper matches the back of your paper. There's a mullet analogy in there somewhere, I'm not sure. What I'm really pleased with is the number of times you and I agreed on your grading. So the orange is what you graded yourself as, the green is what I graded you as, and so many times you and I were completely aligned. A lot of the times we were completely aligned, maybe a little bit off in terms of perceptions on a couple of things, but a lot of the times your assessment of your writing and my assessment of your writing were totally matched. There was very, very few times where it was off. You might have given yourself an A and a B, and I gave you a B and a C, so we'll meet in the middle and it'll be a B in D2L. Again, you can revise, but keep in mind if you got a B, maybe you're missing out on 15 points for the whole semester. We do have 1,000 points on the semester. So budget your time accordingly. You have a long time to do revisions. You can wait until the end of the semester to do revisions. Revisions are like built-in extra credit. For remote folks in particular, if you feel like you have a lot of time to do that, I will send you your narratives back to you with my commentary, or we can conference via video link or on the phone. I do recommend doing some conferencing with me before you revise, but if you feel confident based on just reading your own draft and knowing what you need to tweak to make it better, feel free to go rogue and just revise on your own. Really pleased with those. Thank you for being patient while I get those graded. It has taken me a little bit longer than I anticipated. And I will have your grades updated in Teacher Ease in time too. But remember, check D2L. That's where your grades are located. That's where the master grade is. And they should be in there by the end of the day today. Remember a couple things. I like you. Be safe and make smart choices. And I'll see you on Monday to start 1984 in full.